Hi, welcome to Russell Rice Reviews. Tonight we are reviewing Cutty Sark, whiskey named after one of the fastest sailing ships of its time. It comes in this nice green bottle. It's 40% ABV, 700 ml. It's an unfamiliar brand until I read my first Murakami, and in this paragraph it was mentioned. Alright, so here's the book. Alright. When the bartender brought him a menu and a warm towel, the man ordered a Scotch highball without looking at the menu. "Do you prefer a certain brand?" the bartender asked. "Not really," the man said. "Anything will be fine." Then, as if it had just occurred to him, he asked if they had Cutty Sark. The bartender said they did. Not bad, thought Aomame. Of course I mispronounced that, I'm sorry. She liked the fact that he had not chosen Chivas Regal or some other sophisticated single malt. It was her personal view that people who are overly choosy about the drinks they order in a bar tend to be sexually bland. She had no idea why this should be so. Now, what is Scotch? Short answer is it's whiskey made in Scotland, and the grain component has to be, well, barley and some other grain for blended at least, and it has to be aged for at least 3 years. Now, Cutty Sark is an NAS whiskey, so NAS, no age statement. So we can just assume that the whiskey is 3 years old. Now, I don't know if you guys can tell, right? But this bottle looks really old. Okay, so we saw it when we were walking around Daraga, right? So it's a city in Albay. So we were walking around and we passed by this sari-sari store. So in the Philippines, there are, well, in any village or town, there are sari-sari stores. So these are small stores run by, a family there, and they sell all sorts of things: school supplies, food, liquor, a lot of stuff. Okay, and this particular store had an impressive collection of spirits, so lots of different types of whiskey, rum, and this bottle caught my eye because I never see this in liquor stores in Manila. I mean, I've only read it from here, right? And so I saw it in a store like hundreds of miles away from the metro, from the capital. So I just thought, all right, we have to get that. We have to try Cutty Sark there. So we bought it, right? And we got it for 800 pesos. Of course, guys, it's available online, right? But you just don't get it in physical stores in Manila. There. Okay, let's get to drinking. So Cutty Sark claims that this is its natural color. So because usually for a lot of whiskeys, they add caramel coloring. All right, so Cutty Sark claims that that color is natural. Okay, so no coloring whatsoever there. So that's why it's kind of pale, so usually whiskeys are darker, for example. Okay, so if you will compare it to bourbon, right? So bourbon definitely is darker, right? But this, it's the color's pretty nice actually. So yeah, that's probably why they sell it in a green bottle, unlike most whiskeys that we are familiar with, right? So they sell them in a clear bottle, so you could see the dark brown liquid inside. But Cutty Sark, green bottle, because yeah, maybe they maybe they think the color will drive away customers, But to me it looks nice. All right. So for most budget whiskeys, okay, so they smell a little harsh, and this is no different. So there's some fruitiness in there, although the ethanol is a bit overpowering. But yeah, there is some fruitiness there, and that's all I can get right now. Plus the ethanol. Alcohol burn fades away pretty quickly. Leaving you with, actually nothing. There's no aftertaste. Weird. Yeah, man, it's just that, you know? Burn and then gone. It lingers in the throat for a bit, but now it's fading. Is it good? Well, for a budget whiskey, sure. I remember trying J&B, Johnny Walker Red. Didn't like those very much, but this one's pretty tolerable. Although I wouldn't recommend it as something you would savor, sip slowly. I think it's best if it's mixed with some soda or whatever. Nothing. Drinking it, then smelling it after reveals nothing new. It's tame. Um, Nothing special, really. That's what I'm gonna say. It's not great, all right, but it's not terrible. It's what I don't know, man. The best way to describe it is, yeah, nothing special really. But for its price, I mean, can't complain there. I mean, it's a budget whiskey after all. You don't expect it to blow your mind or impress you greatly or whatever, right? So I'd recommend this over Johnny Walker Red, over J&B. So yeah, over those two popular brands. So this is better, than those two. Although for 800, you can already get Johnny Walker Black, which is pretty good. So what can we conclude from this experience? Go for aged for whiskeys that are, well, all whiskeys are aged, but go for something older, 12 years old at least. Okay? No age statement whiskeys like Johnny Walker Red or this are best for mixing, really. So if you want something that you will sip slowly and enjoy in front of a fireplace or something, go for something a little older. So my recommendation for that, the cheapest I can think of is, yeah, go for Johnny Walker Black there. I mean, when it comes to Scotch there. All right. Cost, 10 out of 10. Taste, 7 out of 10. So this should sit at what? How do we average that, right? So somewhere around 8 there. Out of 10 overall. Okay. I don't know how to end these things. You know that. So, good night.